What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 117. And we start today's episode off with some player training and a brief little league table because as you can see it is time for the big one today. Roma versus Milan at the Stadio Olimpico in a battle with the top two in the Serie A, both with the same record, 6 wins in 7 games and just a 1 defeat to their name with 18 points on the board. Quite a few teams are off to a really good start, but we're the top 2 right now, and it was no surprise in the press conference before the game, the media are asking me whether we've got the momentum to win the title, and I had to big up my players for the game and say it's all down to this group of lads. So first game of today's episode, it is the big title battle. So early on in the season, neither side can afford already what will be their second defeat of the campaign. We only lost once all throughout last season, and that wasn't enough for us to finish in the top 3. So if we start off with 2 defeats in 8 games, I'll be wondering whether it's going to be a repeat of last season where struggling out of the gate is going to be what will prove to be our downfall come the end of the season. First game of today's episode, it's the massive title battle versus Milan. We've had some great duels against them with both Sheffield United and Roma. Here's the next installment, it's a massive one, FORZA Roma. Right now, we are averaging over 3 goals per game in the Serie A. Last season... Oh! What a start! It's 1-0 Roma, and we're in front right from kickoff. Last season, we didn't average over 2 goals. We averaged under 2 goals per game for this season. It's all about offense this season, and Ivan Toney has got his 11th goal in the Serie A, a minute and a half into the title duel against Milan. Zaniolo, what a start to the season for the captain in terms of goals, and now an assist, dinks it into the middle. Toney smacks it in first time. Roma 1, Milan 0. The perfect start to the battle between the top 2. What a start! Top 2 scorers in the Serie A, top 2 in the Serie A. Keane, good interception. What a game this is going to be, and what a beginning from Roma. Sandro, Zaniolo, Toney. I didn't see Keane running through, and Orsolini has just gone down. I was feeling a bit nervous when he hit the deck there. He's holding his shoulder. 10 minutes into the game, what a start. But how bad is that injury for Ricardo? Is he up? I think he's up. Thank goodness for that. As the play continues and Fernandes gets it back to Pau Lopez. I'm not sure he's going to run it off now. If he was going to run it off and be okay, it would have happened by now. 21 minutes in, Orsolini still hobbling as Milan look for a chance to get back on level terms. And Julian Weigl coming in, found a pocket of space but could not hit the target. I think I'm going to have to take off Orsolini. I'm going to have to do so. I do not want to risk that injury getting hampered. Last season, the season collapsed when he went down. I've got to bring him off now. What I'm going to do is bring on Diaz, and I'm going to play Zaniolo through the middle and make him more direct, because we've seen this season he's looked very good on the right-hand side, but if he's even more direct, he should be even more involved. Anyway, 21 minutes in, and this is a concern. We might be leading the title battle, but Ricardo Orsolini doesn't seem to be in much discomfort, but he's jogging off. Let's hope he's okay. Get him down the tunnel, get him seen by the physio. See, the advantage of this is that with Diaz coming on, he's the quickest player in the game. So, when he's in behind the back line like right now, there's going to be more chances for more goals. And it was Zaniolo as well. But Donnarumma made a fabulous save on the captain to prevent him from getting his 2nd goal of the game. What a start to the match. It's being as Romagnoli heads that corner over the bar. Come on, Roma. So the first half is over, and what a dramatic first half. That man's goal inside the first 2 minutes ensures that Roma have a lead heading into the second half, and as things stand, we're taking a 3-point lead in the title race. 45 minutes to go though, game far from over. Weigl down the right hand side, trying to turn Ollie short. That's a good block by Shaw, but it's deflected straight back to Weigl. In it goes, but Aya is there. And this young man, 21 years old, since stepping in to our first 11, we have not conceded a goal in any game he's been part of our back 4. What a start for Emmanuel Aya in this Roma team. Yes! And it's 2-0 to Roma. 6 minutes after the restart, and Tony has bagged his brace. Goal number 12 for the season. Zaniolo to Tony again, playing more central. The skipper rolls him through, and Roma are 2-0 up in the big title battle. Keeps his composure, keeps his concentration, finesses it past Donnarumma into the top corner. 6 minutes after the restart, Roma 2, Milan 0. There is simply no stopping our number 9 right now. He has got 9 assists and 12 goals in 8 games. To put it simply, he is in the form of his life, as is that man, Nicolo Zaniolo, who set up both the goals this afternoon. He's been fantastic, and I was keen to find Shaw. There's a chance for a third here, if Shaw can get away. Shaw. Wan-Bissaka. Oh! Wan-Bissaka's first goal for the club is a rocket. Roma 3, Milan 0. Give us the victory. We're winning the title battle. What a goal by Wan-Bissaka. Sure of his third assist of the season. Aaron Wan-Bissaka with a contender for goal of the season for his first in a Roma shirt. That is absolute. Oh, that's just beautiful. 3-0 Roma. What a team we've assembled here. What a strike, what a goal, what a performance, and what a win this is going to be. What a start to the season this is going to be for Roma. And yes, I know that I know we lost to Bologna, but after thrashing Juve and now thrashing Milan, and Tony is on for his third hat-trick. Oh, and Donnarumma denies him. He had too much time there. That should have been his third hat-trick in 3 Serie A games. And I fluffed my lines with him. Just didn't get it right. But he's found Tonali, who's giving him back. And this time he's got it. Second time of asking. 3 hat-tricks in 3 Serie A games. Ivan Toney is unstoppable. 4-0 Roma. What a win. Shaw, go on, son. Oh, Ollie Shaw. Absolutely brilliant performance from him tonight. And we're continuing to stay out there. I told you this season we've got to be ruthless. We've got to be ruthless. Oh, no, 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 no. Yes. Yes. Yes! Pellegrini off the bench makes it 5. Roma 5, Milan 0. Ruthless Roma have made a statement in Rome. Roma 5, Milan 0. What a game! Hold on to the clean sheet. Ah, no. In stoppage time, Milan have got themselves a consolation goal. Paqueta fires in after a surrender possession there. And unfortunately, that's the first goal we've conceded. It was a lovely goal, wasn't it? Since Ira's come in to our back line. Disappointing to throw away a goal right towards the end. But you know what? I don't mind too much. Because tonight we have been ruthless. We have been rampant. And Roma have won the big battle at the top by 5 goals to 1. Yeah, 5 goals to 1. What a victory from Roma. Absolutely unbelievable. And we have made a statement tonight. Ivan Toney's third hat-trick in as many games. And Roma thrashed Milan just like we thrashed Juventus. We are coming for that crown and we are not letting anyone get in our way. There is an awful long way to go in the season. There's still 30 games remaining, but we have just dealt a very early yet significant blow to our title rivals Milan, and we did it in style as well. Roma 5, AC Milan 1. What a victory for the boys from the Stadio Olimpico. And to start the season off, 28 goals scored in 8 games. It is all about offense this season, and I am absolutely loving it. Last season, we only scored 60 goals all season long. This season, we're only 2 shy of being halfway there to that mark, and we're only 8 games in. What a start it's been for Roma, and long may it continue. We remain top of the table, and how different things are looking at this stage this season compared to how we were at this stage last season. So big win there. Good news after the game as well. Riccardo Orsolini, who I took off as a precautionary method around the 20-minute mark, he is okay. It was just a bruised shoulder. He's totally fine. He could have carried on really, but in the end, we didn't need him. He'll be okay though for the next game after this one. He'll miss out on his trip to the Johan Cruyff Arena, I should say, in Amsterdam away in Ajax for match day 3 of the Champions League. However, he should be back for the game on the weekend in the Serie A. So yeah, heading to Amsterdam, sorry, to take on Ajax for the second game of today's episode here on match day 3 in the Champions League. Both teams right now are in the top 2 in the group stage. Us top with 6 points, Ajax second with 4 points. And heading into the game, I had to make a few changes for fatigue and fitness reasons, but also because one man deserved to start this game after his amazing performance off the bench on match day 2 against Monaco. And that's the man doing the funky pigeon right there alongside the goal scorer Zaniolo. Enrico Brignola leading that counter attack there and setting up the first goal as well. Wonderful, quick, pacey attack on the break as Roma get themselves in front, and the captain Zaniolo this season, he has elevated his game to a new level and we are reaping the benefits of it. So 1-0 to Roma, great goal there on the counter, and in the second half Ajax almost got back in level terms there. 9 minutes after the restart, that shot going onto the post, it was still 1-0. It was a really nervy, tense game as well. Neither side felt as though they could lose the game. With 10 minutes to go, Brignola picks it up, runs clear, one-on-one with the last defender, beats him with a piece of skill and smacks it in to the far corner as well, as Brignola gets a goal to add to his assist, just like he got on match day 2. And this guy has been, well, let's just say a surprising, very good player to start the season off. I did not anticipate this from Brignola. Wonderful performance here from our number 17. As he sets up the first goal, scores the second, and Roma win by 2-0. So on match day 2, he was the hero off the bench. I rewarded him with starting this game, and he was superb in this one as well. He's been absolutely brilliant to start the campaign off, Brignola, in Europe. He's got 2 goals and 2 assists, sorry, 3 goals even, and 2 assists in 3 games in the Champions League. It's like Pinamonti last year in the Coppa Nazionale. Brignola's competition is the Champions League. I don't think I'll bother playing him in the Serie A or in the Coppa Nazionale, but in the Champions League, I know I can rely on him. What a performance from Brignola. Roma get the win by 2-0, and that means we start the campaign off in Europe with 3 wins out of 3, 100% start, 9 points on the board already, and that means if we win match day 4, the reverse fixture against Ajax, we'll guarantee a place in the knockout stages with 2 games to go. So excellent start in the league, excellent start in Europe, and for our third and final game of today's episode, back to the Serie A but remaining away from home, we will take on Atalanta here. And just 4 minutes in, what a surprise it was to see this man score once again. 3 hat-tricks in a row in the Serie A for Ivan Toney. He's going for his 4th straight, and oh yeah, Riccardo Orsolini, what a piece of skill there. Lovely first time back heel. Toney runs onto it. It's like the ball's on a string there between those two as Toney smacks it in and makes it 1-0. So Roma in front, half an hour in, chance to make it 2, which we would do. Keane storming forward this time. The Atalanta defender just sort of held off him a little bit, didn't want to come towards him. If you give him space, he's going to punish you. Keane fires it in, 2-0 Roma, and again, it's all about the offense this season. We're looking like a different team this season. We're not just conserving energy and just knocking the ball around, playing at a slow tempo. Every time we get the ball, we look up, we look forward, we look to get those goals, and that continued in the second half. Leading by 2, in complete control of the game, and with 20 minutes to go, 2-0 will become 3-0, and it's that man once again, Nicolo Zaniolo, extending his goal-scoring run, making it 3-0 to Roma, and this is what we needed this season. Last season, Zaniolo and Keane did not get to double digits, either of them, in the Serie A for goals, but this season, they've both started off like a house on fire. First Zaniolo scoring, then Keane scoring 4 minutes later, 2 goals in 4 minutes for our inside forwards. Much better this season from this pair. Atalanta 0, Roma 4, and we almost got the icing on the cake with 5 minutes to go. Barai coming off the bench, almost scoring his first goal for the club, hitting that shot off the post as it remained 4-0. But final score, what a performance. Atalanta 0, Roma 4. Nobody can stop our high-powered offense this season, and what a different story it's been to begin the campaign compared to how it was last season. Last season at this stage, we were in like 6th, 7th place, 8 points off top spot, couldn't score a goal for Toffee. This season, how different it's looking. Roma, top of the tree, with 24 points in their first 9 games, 8 wins on the board already, and 32 goals scored. Nobody can stop Roma this season. But that will end today's episode of Career Mode, guys. So a big thank you for watching. Really hope you have enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy today's episode, then please drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you for the next episode of Career Mode very soon.